Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 5th episode of Senpai ga Uzai Kouhai no Hanashi. And last episode, the theme was pretty much sickness, like taking turns being sick, taking turns taking care of each other being sick, getting to see each other's apartments. Really good excuse for some more out of the opposite interactions. So really good stuff. Let's see what we get with this episode because I'm sure it'll be good as well. So 3, 2, 1, play. Our usual intro sequences. Gotta make sure I'm in a somewhat comfortable position here. You know, as comfortable as it can be in a kitchen chair. Something Kameda, most of it's cut off. I'm sure it was compelling. Got a good. I'm not sure I follow. Oh, okay. Okay. Nama choco mousse cake. One filled with love. Who? Are you having trouble with your Google Maps? Would you like help? Character that looks more important than a background character. I think this person is grateful. Thank you for your help. I can't make heads or tails of this magic device. Okay, don't hurt yourself. I wouldn't say no to being walked somewhere by her. Blushing. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. So I do wonder who this person is meeting. Waving intensifies. She actually didn't notice, but I guess she enjoys the Onesama treatment as a short person, you know, would. Enter aggressively. I don't even know what to say to that. Yeah, he did it better than I could. She was like, she was really setting herself up for that. I just couldn't think of the best way to knock it out of the park, if that makes sense. Because it's kind of like the whole, you know, drinking black coffee, forcing yourself to drink black coffee despite not liking it because you think it'll make you look more adult, more mature. I mean, when in the act of doing that is extremely childish because a real adult would never do that. It's kind of a similar kind of vein. This might be my favorite opening of the season. Like, I think it might be. Not that I'm watching that many shows this season, but still. Our mature adult woman over here. No, 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 no. Valentine Symphony. Don't we all? I'm sure Cosmo will get some. I mean chocolate. From anyone, I'll take whatever chocolate I can get. Yeah, Giri Choco, that's a little bit different. If you say If you say so, man. Just don't get your hopes up too much. Oh, Sakurai. We weren't talking about you. Well, why would you even ask? Go for it, man. By getting ready, do you mean giving me my chocolates? That look on her face. Man. He laughs. Yeah, I don't think you're getting that, the special chocolate. Kazuma might. Some thick books. And you carry them all by yourself. I don't think I've ever seen senpai separated like that as a word. Senpai. Is my face that easy to read? Right, right. Wonder who he's referring to. I don't think my cat will get the door open. I'm home here. Let's have ramen. Okay. I always loved her just like lighting up. 30 minutes. Apparently you got something to do. At least they're honest, I guess. Astralafutafru. What the heck was that word? So, I think he made a new friend. I'll wipe your tears, don't worry about it. Well, they weren't trying to kill you, so... But nobody tries to shake down this man. I was quicker than expected. Is it the same person? I thought it was, but... Oh, Sakurai, okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that name sounds familiar. I mean, the hair color's different, but... But yeah, the eyes I think is more what we're referring to. I was wondering how this character would be relevant to the group, and I guess I got my answer. I thought she was about to snap the neck. We're going Utah. I'll hear no backsass from you. We can't interrupt their date. I sure thought she was with a snap a neck. Like, that's what it looked like to me. We'll get ramen somewhere else if you're good. Cake. Chocolate cake, no less, because Valentine's Day. I believe that. I would be surprised if there wasn't. There was a lot of hesitation there. I don't believe you. What was that about? Bit of a flashback here to her high school days. Her hair was shorter. Gabiaku would be the only one in class with eyes. The cat's trying to get in the room. Onei-chan, stop daydreaming and get over here. I eat tamaki ramen. I hope you don't hear the door scratching, but you probably do. Give her your best stuff. Want to show off for my Kouhai? I'm sure he's a regular. Like the decorations. I'll have one of everything, sir. Really? I would at least want to try that once, but... It's an excellent idea, sir. I'll take some chocolate ramen with whipped cream on it. Maybe a cherry. Oh no, he's the... okay, well... You might be getting the wrong idea over there. Mama, you can see the exact okay, I was wondering because he wasn't that tall before. I was like, am I crazy? Well, happy Valentine's Day. Hey, what are you playing? Poor Kazuma. I was doing pretty good. Can you share? Yeah, she knows what person in particular you want to give it to. She didn't have to. Yeah, like, are you going to exclude him, you know? Otherwise, there's nothing wrong with what she said. Powdered green tea. Are we gonna use that on the chocolate? Itsumo arigato. Heart. Yeah, I like the ghost. Does it? I guess I can see the resemblance. Yeah. It's not like I'm giving it to him because I love him or anything like that. I agree. Of course, you're kind of amazing in your own way. They're falling on they're falling on the floor, I was gonna say, but then I noticed who was doing it and it all makes sense. And he's not gonna hear me. Not like that. Sakurai, I want my chocolate. Give me your love-filled chocolate. Where's my homemade chocolate? Giridayo. I mean, that's it. Is anybody surprised? Nobody should be. But I guess the man wanted to hold on to hope. I hear chew. I was saying I hear chewing, but then I saw chewing. Gonna choke back there. Oh my god. Wow. A happy Valentine's Day. Should you be eating that at work? I mean, I'll take some. If I just give me chocolate, I'll pour my own vodka on. It'll be great. Congrats. Are you just... so is that vending machine broken, or he just put a lot of money in there? It's like, here's a $1,000,000 bill. I'll take your entire stock, Mr. Machine. Go Vadi. It looks like it. Yours is great because it's homemade, don't worry about it. I doubt it. Yeah, this is one of those episodes where it really helps actually understand the whole Japanese Valentine's tradition stuff, because almost all aspects of it are being referenced in this episode. Aside from, White Day, that hasn't been referenced yet, but... So yeah, probably not super special chocolate, heartfelt, whatever, however they translate homemade. The bear looks just like you, doesn't it? Oh, thanks for the food. Well, he didn't spit it out, that's a good sign. And yeah, I mean, of course he's gonna love it, he's not gonna not love it. She did do it. She gave it that extra special touch. Right, because yeah, he did mention that. Why does she have such a gorgeous smile, like, which is why. And yeah, he's got a lot of Monster Energy drinks. Doesn't seem to be doing much good for him though, but... Then he falls over, dead. Sakurai, can you please clear up this misunderstanding before this man just jumps off the nearest building? I saw you with another man. Getting some chocolate might make him feel better. Delicious chocolate. It is Valentine's Day. What kind of question is that? Bak. I kind of want her to say that. Those eyes still scare me a little bit. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Because you have a boyfriend, that's not me. Also that. Couldn't you make me a cake or something? Shut up and eat it and enjoy it. She's really cute when she's upset. Here we go. Finally, we're bringing it up. Yes, her sibling. There you go. I bet you feel silly, don't you, Kazuma? I mean, you generally don't give your little brother homemade chocolate, but... There you go. As I said. In some shows, I'm sure. Just not this one. There we go. We got some gratitude. Some appreciation. I actually rather like that scene. Is he... I was about to say, was he smiling? Is that the one scene from Hitori Bochi? No, Marumaru Seikatsu. Because he looked like just garbage for most of the day, so... Don't say anything, Sakurai. The look on her face was great, though. Yeah, did we ever get an explanation about who made that? Yeah, I don't think we did. Because a lot of effort was put into that cake. He likes baking? Because this is actually really... That's like borderline professional level cake there. It's like, what's going on over there? Yeah, that was a fun Valentine's Day episode. Now to wait a few episodes for the White Day episode. I do enjoy this show. I went into the show expecting there to only be like one important couple, right? But there is two. Because we also have Kazuma and Sakurai, which is just as good as the Kouhai Senpai relationship. I want a high five Futaba. Is that so much to ask? Does the show have stingers? No. At least not this episode. Oh, wow. That's... Okay, by Akihito yeah. I just want to take a second to look at this end card. Because you also actually looked familiar. I mean, Made in Abyss was the very first thing that came to mind. I don't know who did Made in Abyss. I don't know the author's name, but if this was the same person, I would not be surprised. But anyway, interesting. Just it's like because it's just the same character, right, over and over again, different outfits. I'm pretty sure. Like we got the little Red Riding Hood We got a bunny Santa. What even is that outfit? In a skirt, and I think spats underneath it. Like, there a lot of effort was put into that outfit in particular. Like, I mean, if a boy wasn't wearing that, that still. But anyway, also just nothing but a towel on this one. Like, I don't know, this is, I know we got a new character this episode, so I guess it makes sense to have that be the focus of the end card, right? Just, I like it. I like the end card. A very interesting choice of an end card, but yeah, it's good. Okay, anyway, yeah, that was the fifth episode of Senpai. Yeah, Senpai ga Uzai Kouhai no Hanashi. That is the name of the show. Okay. So, this was a Valentine's Day episode, and it was definitely a pretty good one. Now, it's always good when when you get to see like the females like making the homemade chocolate, because they get to like put all their feelings into it, right? Because near the end of the episode, Sakurai tried to make the argument that a chocolate bar bought at a store is just as good as, you know, the homemade stuff or whatever, but not really, because you can't maximize putting your love into it and just make it yourself, because it's where it's mostly added in the baking process. So you can put some in after you buy it from the store, like, you know, and then give it to them, but like it's not going to be the same balance and density as if you mix it in from the get-go, and you can really just blow the target's mind with your undying love for them, right? So yeah, I do feel like, I mean, chocolate bar's fine, but it's just less fine than what, say, Futaba did, right? That's how I would take it. Although getting anything from Sakurai would make me quite happy, so I wouldn't be like, this is it, throw it at her face, just try again next year. Like, I wouldn't do that, but like I would be a lot more happy with a homemade thing, especially if it had like a little bear drawn on it and stuff like that. That'd be great. But yeah, I definitely liked what Futaba did. I thought it was great. I mean, it's unfortunate that they had that delicious looking cake there, because that was just kind of showing off. It kind of made everything look a little bit worse by comparison, right? So it's a little bit unfair. But we did get to meet the brother. I want to say his name was Yuto, right? Like, when the character first showed up, I wasn't even sure if it was a boy or a girl, really. But eventually we got our answer. I mean, Sakurai literally called him her little brother, so that did answer that. But I wasn't quite sure, especially when we saw like the one scene where Senpai saw Yuto like in the hallway, the shakedown. Because at first, what I thought I was seeing was Nanpa, you know, like hitting on a girl. That's kind of what I thought at first, until they clarified what was going on over there. So at that point, I was really like, is this a girl? I'm starting to lean towards this being a girl, but no, it turned out to not be a girl, right? Because it's not. So yeah, but Futaba really enjoyed being called One-sama by that character. Just, that was a fun little thing in itself, right? But yeah, the Senpai Kouhai stuff was good, but I almost felt like the Sakurai Kazuma stuff was more front and center plot relevance. It kind of felt like, because I mean, Kazuma was just like dead inside, like all day at work. This man just wasting so much paper on the copy machine, just having endless beverages coming out of the machine. Like when he saw, you know, Sakurai's boyfriend, as he thought it was, walking next to him, just kind of devastated him, because this was like Valentine's Day, no less. He was getting all excited, hoping to get, you know, homemade chocolate from her and all that, but did not happen. By the way, I'm saying homemade as not homemade. I know those sound similar, but like it's basically, in Japanese culture, there's kind of two different types of chocolate you would give on Valentine's Day. There's giri chocolate, which is sometimes translated as either courtesy here or obligatory, right? Which is just like you give your coworkers, your friends, or whatever. And then homemade chocolate, which I think was translated as heartfelt chocolate here, which you would give to someone you have, like, who you like, you know. That's so that's that. And they do their best to translate that sort of concept in the episode, but it always doesn't quite work too well. But they did fine. I mean, they did as well as they could. It's just one of those things, like, you're going to get more value out of it if you understand all that on a deeper level. You don't have to rely on the subs, but that's just reality. But, you know, that may have only been a bar of chocolate, but actually was a good-looking bar of chocolate. Like, it looked fancy enough. It was certainly no chocolate cake or anything like that, but it definitely looked above average for a chocolate bar. But also the just 180 shift in happiness from Kazuma that Futaba noticed, that was pretty great. I don't think we actually got to see the face he was the face he was making, but it was probably a pretty good one. But definitely felt good when we finally got that misunderstanding cleared up, because it just kept getting worse and worse, because the misunderstanding put Kazuma in a bad mood, and that made him, like, not respond correctly to Sakurai, which kind of put her in a bad mood, and that can easily become a unhappiness spiral, right? Although I did like seeing Sakurai get flustered and all that, but I'm glad in the end we were able to get it all cleared up, have a bit of a laugh at the misunderstanding and all that, and that Kazuma got to be cheered up. But also got some good facial expressions from Sakurai this episode. Like, it's never gonna stop me being a little bit creeped out by her eyes, because just some of those angles, sometimes it's got that feeling to it, but also other times it's not at all. It really, it's so inconsistent, like how it makes me feel. I don't know, but just her face is there's a lot going on there. I guess I'll just say it that way. Like, I get a decent amount of entertainment value from this show because of her face. I'll phrase it like that. But also, Futaba's friend kind of teasing her about the guy that supposedly doesn't like, you know. I always enjoy those scenes, definitely. And is there anything else I want to talk about with the episode? I don't think so. I mean, the Futaba being all like, I'm so grown up, you know, tee-hee. That was, of course, a fun scene to start out the episode with. Also, I don't know his name, but the one guy that kind of had chocolate shoved down his throat, that was quite the scene too, because she just like mounted him and was just like plowing it in there, and he didn't seem too bummed out by it at the end. I guess you take what you can get, because he wanted that homemade chocolate from Sakurai. Did not happen, but he got something happening that day, I guess. But yeah, good episode. I enjoyed it. So if you like my reaction to this episode, I hope you click the like button, subscribe to the channel, support me on Patreon so I can keep doing this sort of thing, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.